Hey guys, on this week, Nene has been the headlines for a lot of blog sites. She wants Kim Zolciak, Kenya Moore, and Phaedra Parks to return to the show next season. Now, I get why she wants Phaedra Parks to return, but Kim Zolciak? Really, Nene? Like, this is the reason why I say that you're unstable and bipolar, because last year you were on a smear campaign against Kim. You were saying she was a racist. You even said that her oldest daughter has water bugs coming out her vagina. And now you want her to come back to the show? What? Nene, sometimes you just make no sense sometimes. Like, what? But I'm just surprised that Nene wants Kim back to the show. Like, I'm just so surprised she said that. So Nene wanted Phaedra to come back, but she said that it won't happen because there was rumors about Phaedra returning, and then Kandi had called Bravo headquarters and said, if Phaedra returns, then I'm suing you guys, and I'm also quitting the show. Like, Kandi, let me just be honest with you. If it was up between you and Phaedra, I think that fans would want Phaedra to return. So I would be really, really careful with threatening Bravo to get rid of you. Because I can see Bravo picking Phaedra over you, in all honesty. But I don't understand why you would sue Bravo. I don't get why, like, what's the lawsuit involving? Like, how would you sue Bravo for letting Phaedra come back? You know, I still don't understand how Phaedra got fired from the show. Like, I get that she accused Kandi of rape, but isn't that what all the housewives do? Don't they all accuse each other of doing, like, crazy things? Like, that's what I look forward to on the show when I watch. I look forward to watching someone to being accused of something that they didn't do. That's why we all watch a housewife. If you ask me, Phaedra just upped the stakes. People are being accused of lying, people are being accused of cheating, of flirting with their husbands, of rape. Now, next season, I want someone to get accused of murder. I mean, that's where the storylines are going to go to soon, right? Also in this news, Tamar Braxton made Housewives headlines as well. She was on Watch What Happens Live last Sunday, and a viewer asked if she would ever join Atlanta Housewives, and she said she would not because she doesn't want to, like, mess up the friendship that she has with the women on the show. However, Tamar, look, I think that would be a good casting call. I mean, I think she would really steal the show. The ratings will go up, and producers, I think that you need to really beg Tamar to join the show. The ratings will skyrocket. I mean, do you guys agree with me? You know, guys, vote above. I'm gonna do a poll for this one. Vote above. Say whether or not you think Tamar would be a great addition to Atlanta Housewives. I think she'll be a great addition. I think that she will be the center of the show. I think that she actually will steal Nene's spotlight and Portia's spotlight as well. I think Tamar will be the star of the show, and I'm here for it. Like, I never seen the Braxton show. I never seen the, what's that called, the Braxton TV show, and I never seen the Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Those are two shows I never seen. Well, not one episode. They never really interest me, but I have seen clips of Tamar, and I've seen interviews that she was on, and I actually watched this past season of Celebrity Big Brother, which she won, by the way. She made history, if y'all don't know. She was the first female black winner of Celebrity Big Brother. Can you believe that? We're in 2019, and we are still making history, black people. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, she became the first female black winner of Celebrity Big Brother. But, you know, I only seen her on that show. I never seen, like I said, I didn't watch Braxton's or the other shows. Or I've seen clips of her, but I never seen Braxton Family Values. But when I watched Celebrity Big Brother, you know, Tamar came off a little bratty, a little spoiled, like a drama queen. Like, I was turned off by her. She was, like, annoying me. So, you know what? She'll be perfect for the Housewives. Andy Cohen, give her a peach. Let's get this review started, y'all. So in part 2 of the Atlanta Housewives reunion, Nene was the main topic of discussion. She said that her and Greg are having serious marriage issues, that they are seeing a counselor and they may get divorced. Greg said that he wants to save the marriage, but Nene didn't say anything. She didn't have no response to the question. So that pretty much says that she may want out of the marriage. And I kind of feel bad for her because I know as a caretaker, you know, it has to be like a lot of stress. And I do honestly think that she is a really good caretaker. I think that she is there to make sure he's taking his pills, making sure that he's going to every appointment, making sure he's eating healthy. And it doesn't help if Greg is being an asshole towards her. Even though she could probably be an asshole back to him, or starting to be an asshole, and he's just, you know, feeding off her energy. But at the same time, you know, if you're not happy in a relationship, then I think that you should exit out. And I don't want people to give her backlash if she does get a divorce. I don't want people giving her backlash for getting a divorce from a person who has cancer. You know, I don't want people saying, you know, you're leaving him and he's here sick and you're leaving him because you want to do you. No, if you're not happy, then I think you should get divorced. There's no point of being in a toxic relationship when you're sick, Greg. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Greg is the reason why their relationship is toxic. You know, it takes two for a relationship to be toxic. And, you know, I don't think that is healthy. I think he's already sick. So, you know, when you're in an unhappy relationship, you know, you can really become sicker or sick. But you could become, for Greg, he could become sicker. if the relationship is really that toxic. Look at Wendy Williams. You know, all last year, Wendy had all these health issues. We don't know what's going on with her. She's passing out. Her eyes are popping out. We don't know why. And then it turns out her husband's having an affair, having babies and stuff like that. You know, it's sad. You know, relationships can really affect your health. And it's clear as day that Nene's miserable. I mean, look at her. She don't look happy. She always have that face on her. I wouldn't judge Nene if she got divorced from Greg. I wouldn't be like, well, she shouldn't be leaving him because she has cancer. How dare she? She's selfish. No, I totally get it. I was in a happy relationship and it made me sick. So I get it. You know, you gotta do what's best for you. I'm sure that she will still be there for Greg. I'm sure that she will still help him out. I'm sure that she will still make sure he's eating healthy. But I don't think that if you are, they're not even sleeping in the same bedroom. So they're pretty much separated. I won't judge you on that, Nene. I won't. I will judge you on you being an asshole in general, but I won't judge you on your relationship. One, because we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We only see what we see on TV. So who are we to judge? Look, Marla Hampton. You know, last reunion, I said in my review that, you know, I want you to come back as a friend of the Housewives, but you know, now I want you to go away. You are a bully and you are just fucking annoying. Like, you're just like, what is the point of you always just having something smart to say? You know, I want you off the show. See what happens when you talk too much, Marlo? People want you off the show. It's time for you to go. The only friend of the Housewives that I want is Tanya. And I actually want her having a peach, even though I'm not really big on those having a peach. Who has a peach and who doesn't have a peach? I really don't give a fuck as long as you're on the show. But that's the only person I want on the show of the friends of the Housewives. I don't want you, Marlo. You're annoying. So Marlo said that Shamari, the girl that's probably going to get fired too with Marlo next season, that Shamari has a drinking problem, which I don't think Shamari has a drinking problem. I just think she's a lightweight. She's a small girl. She's so tiny. She's so skinny and so tiny. She's like maybe like 4'10". So I don't really think she has a drinking problem. She's just a lightweight, Marlo. Like she said, it's because you big and tall and fat don't mean that, you know, you could take alcohol. And I don't like the fact that Marla says that, you know, you had 2 kids by 2 different men to Eva. I don't like that. I think that was just a low blow. Just because Eva takes sperm through her legs and you take sperm through your mouth, you shouldn't be judging how many baby daddies Eva has. Okay? No one in this day and age, in all honesty, stays with their significant other longer than 5-10 years. That's just honest truth. It's really rare if you find a person staying with their significant other longer than 10 years. So you shouldn't really judge Marlo. That's not really cool. I didn't like that comment about you saying that's Eva. And I don't like you saying Shamari's a drunk. Shamari doesn't dress good. Well, Shamari doesn't dress good. But Shamari did look better than you, though, Marlo. She looked 10 times better than how you looked at that reunion. You said that her dress came from Claire's, honey. Your dress looked like it came from Wet Seal. All right, it looked cheap. Your dress, you and Tanya's dress looked cheap, but I like Tanya, so I won't address it. But your dress looks cheap as hell. Like, I couldn't believe how cheap your dress, and I actually thought that you were going to be looking like really glamorous, looking, you know, the fabulous queen that you are. And I'm like, oh, that's what you wore? Looked like you just rolled out of bed, Marlo. What the fuck did you have on? No. So Shamari did look better than you, but you're a bully, Marlo. You're a bully. I don't want you back. So you and Shamari can both go next season. Sorry. Andy, call Tamar. She can replace the both of them, all right? By the way, where are the husbands of the show? Usually they have the husbands come on. Right? Because who's married? Nene's married to Greg. Portia's with that fat bald guy. Shamari. Yeah, they're all married. Minus Eve. Yeah, Eva's married too. Yeah, where were the husbands at? I guess because they didn't have no drama. They didn't want them on the show. I have to really cheers to Cynthia. She finally found her voice. Where have you been, Cynthia, for the past 11 years? You told Marlo, look, Marlo, don't get involved, Marlo, okay? I was Nene's friends when you weren't friends, okay? Cynthia found her voice. All right, I don't know where she's been hiding, but you know what? Cheers to finding your voice. No, there's nothing even in here. Get this fuck out of my face. But cheers to you, Cynthia. Cheers. But yeah, I'm so happy that you found your voice, Cynthia. But I still think you're boring, and I don't want you back either next season. You'll be a good friend of the show. But I don't want you holding Peach. I don't want more. I don't want lots of scenes with you next season, all right? But I'm happy that you found your voice. Nene just came off as a villain this season. I don't understand why Nene is so miserable. Actually, I do know why, because she's not happy with Greg. So, you know what, Nene? You need to really separate yourself from Greg, because this is making you look bad. Portia sat up here and said that you are hurting her when you said that she's not your friend, that you will not go to a baby shower, that you will not support her events. And all you said was, I have no response. You are not a walk in the park. That's what you said. It's just like you come off really rude sometimes, Nene. You're an asshole. You really are an asshole. The fuck? You know, and it's going to really ruin your reputation. No one's going to want to work with you, meaning producers and directors. If they see that type of diva attitude, nobody's going to want to hire you for a scripted role. Well, I want to say congratulations, you have a scripted role. Your movie How High 2 comes out next Saturday. It's a straight to TV movie. Not to like shade you, but it's, you know, you have a role, so congratulations, you got a movie coming out. I think this is your first and only movie you've been in, maybe not. But no one's going to want to work with you if they see that type of diva attitude that you're giving. Just saying. Just saying. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Please subscribe to my page if you haven't already. And while you're at it, look at my page and check out my other videos. Comment and leave your opinion on whether you agree or disagree with me. I look forward to talking to you all again. Bye guys.